Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Abe. How are you? Welcome to the room. Adam Perez, good morning, sir. How are you? Good to see you. Brad, good morning. Damon, how are you? James, James, how are you? Josiana, good morning. Pat, how are you, buddy? And Steven, good morning. I'm Pro, good to see you. And Tassos, good morning, buddy. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Let's take a quick look at the news cycle. We have final wholesale inventories at the top of the hour at 9 o'clock. Not a significant piece of news. We have IBD, TIPP economic optimism. That's tentative, and really it's fairly light on the news cycle for today. Um, CPI is Thursday, and that's going to be a big deal into a Friday, and that's going to be the PPI. That's the only two pieces of news that we need to kind of be concerned with. All right, so let's take a quick look at the market. All right, so we're taking a look at NQ. So we broke that area right here, and the market is fading the stops that happened from August the 3rd. So a couple of things need to happen. Either excuse me, either we break back up to 395, and if and when we do that, we will have pullbacks being viable all the way back up to 434. Or if we sell below 345, that's going to set the stage for a continuation trade to 295. So that first half an hour of the morning, we need to see which level are we going to be getting this morning. Okay, especially with the lack of news, you definitely need to see a little bit of direction from this market before we start trading any of it. Okay, so that's for NQ. Harmony zone number one is 345 by 355 and 70 by 80. Harmony zone number two. So the market really kind of sliced right through harmony zone number one into two, almost closed, and now it's in consolidation. So you definitely want to see either this level, the red line, or below the yellow zone as an area of interest. If I'm looking at ES, I'm seeing that trend that happened overnight, Globex being 45.39 and a half, and the market needs to either break 45.14 and a half or trade under harmony zone number one, which is 45.02 by 5. If we break anything under the 500, then the odds are we're going to get to 44.89. Okay, so we have 1 minute. DWM, good morning. FIT, good morning. We have 1 minute to the cash market open. Okay, guys, we know what we need to be doing. Smile and trade, and let's make it happen today. I'm gonna send an order out there just to make sure that my orders are coming through. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I may get involved here very quickly at 60 if the market sells off. I'm seeing a shift here. Okay, so no. All right, we're gonna wait and watch. All right, we're just watching the market here. We're oscillating in the range between harmony zone number 1 and 2. We need to see either the break above 95 or 45. All right, we're getting that 45 action, and we have a captain setup short that happened at that 365. All right, we're just 8 minutes into the market. We're gonna spend some time here and just figure out what this market is all about. Yeah, we're looking for rallies to short into right now against that level between 65 and 80. As long as that level holds, rallies are shortable. We cannot see anything above 80. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the 100 NT wrinkle is holding up. ES is holding up on the short side. We're looking at the 6 NT wrinkle right here. If this candle closes lower to 4503, then we can run into the O2 and then the whole number. Yeah, there's weakness in this market. All right, here we go. Okay, we're starting to break based on that switch trade that they just put on. I mean, that's a good thing to see. The assumption of a short market is a valid one, and we're moving in that direction. As long as we continue to trade under 381, which is harmony zone number 2, the market should be pushing lower to lower targets, and we have a target of 295. 295. That's a solid move right there. Yeah, it was very pretty, Pat. That switch trade right there, that was solid. Oh, you took the 45? Yeah. There was a switch trade at 50, whatever that is, 53. Okay. Well, no, I like it. I like it. Good job. Good job. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm patient. I'm patient. I wanna spend that first half an hour just understanding the market before I start getting in. Yeah, good job, Damon. Yeah, I mean, so we're talking this through, right? We're talking this through. I mean, we saw the connect at 45, right? We talked about that. It's like, okay, well, here comes the market back in sync. The 200 and the 100 are in sync. We had the rally into harmony zone number 2. We did not go past 381. We just went to 75, which is great. Then they put on a switch trade right here, and that led to target number 3 push. Target number 4 in this sequence is 277. We have the swing trade target at 295. So the market is moving its way toward this. Oh, good job. Oh, wow. Good job, Pat. That's a good one, bud. That's a good one. Congrats. You guys are jumping all over that one. Good for you. ES is selling off also. We talked about the 500 and running right through it, and we were there. SNK, good morning. So we all understood the logic of this move, right? We all understood it. More movement coming up on that 295. The target is 295. Josiana, checking on you. How we doing? Here it comes 295. 295 is hit. That target is hit. And we're moving on to the next target. That target is 270. Target number 4 in this sequence is 77, so that's going to be there first, then the 70. Massive move. $77 is hit. We're moving to 70. And that was the big one. That's the big deal right here. So that's the captain set up base on August the 3rd. And we basically oscillated here, trying to trap more longs, and you got the flush. So now this base is becoming resistance to price action. It was holding as support, and we broke right through it. Next target is 270. Then we have bigger targets coming up. We have target number 2 in this swing trade sequence to 219. Excuse me, 217 and a quarter. Then target number 3 is 15,098, and then you have the natural 15,000 as a target at a place where people will fade off of it, and we could go from there. So the market, what the market is doing is it made a base, hit the FOMC number 1, 2, 3, 4 times in a row, and every time it hit the FOMC number, it failed to really break and hold above it. And then we consolidated into August the 6th and the 8th, and today the 8th we opened Globex at 495, excuse me, traded under it and never looked back, tested the captain setup, and now we're breaking it. So all of this, I mean, from a swing trade perspective, the stop for any big rotation is this stop right here, which is 570, 470. Okay, then you have the FOMC number at 557, and then you have FOMC Globex at 496. So those are the 3 stops to all this rotation right here from a swing perspective, multi-day swing perspective. So now we could come in here and guide ourselves into trades in that direction, knowing what the ultimate stops to all these rotations are. Okay, we got 7 minutes to the top of the hour. ES hit target number 3 in this sequence at 44.92, and we're getting a punch back up here, a counter trend. Harmony zone number 1 is 320 by 330. Harmony zone number 2 is 345 by 355. As long as we continue to trade under 330, the integrity of this selling pressure is intact. I'm expecting a little bit of consolidation here and a sideways market. So just be careful with your shorts. The market has the capacity here to jump up above the whole number 300. What will get me to get short is once we get past the 9 o'clock, top of the hour, I'm going to start looking for continuation trades if they're available. Nicholas, good morning. How is Steven doing? Sheila, good morning. Yeah, it's a low impact. Adam, how are we doing? How's everybody doing across the board? Let's get that out of the way. We have a lot of action this morning. Okay. So 2K multiplied by 20 accounts. Good job, Adam. Steven, it's early in the morning. Let's just keep working. How's everybody else doing? I know Pat did very well with that trade. Good job, Pat. Josiana is up for the day. Good job, Josiana. Okay. What else we got going on here? Damon, how's Damon? Hiba, James. Any trades, Sheila? Abe? Okay, so we got that going on. Plus 540 for Damon. Good job. Pro is watching. Okay, that's no problem. Plus 320 Tassos. Good job. Good work, good work. You know what they say about be green and be gone, right? Don't stick around too long in this in this place. Make your money and run. Okay, plus 430 for Brad. Good job. All right. Man, that's a captain setup switch trade. That's a good one here. We got 2 minutes. That should push to target number 4 again. Okay, so you made a little bit of money, Sheila. That's good. Here we go. It adds up. Here we go. Yeah, news. I mean, it's not a big news. It's not a big news that we're coming up on right now. Go. That's a good one. Careful. All right. 9 o'clock. All right. So the personality of the day so far is rallies are shortable. We have harmony zone number 1 is 320 by 330, so that one has to hold going forward. Yeah, there is accumulation going on here. Okay, so what I'm saying is if we start breaking anything above 95, the odds are we're gonna start consolidating between 300 and 320, and the market keeps producing sell signals, but not going anywhere so far. That doesn't mean it's not. It just I'm looking for the early signs of a potential consolidation here. We already have a consolidation. It just, where is this consolidation going? I'd rather go short, obviously. Target number, the target 270 is coming up. And target is hit. Next target is 245. Harmony zone number 1 shifted, and 2. It's harmony zone number 1 is 295 by 305 and 320 by 330. Those are the 2 levels that are resistance to any run-up in price action. We're looking right here for target number 5, which is the next target of 245. It happens both of them are the same in this instance. And if that tests well, then you got target number 6 all the way down here at 195. The odds are we're gonna see a bit of a rally here. So just gonna be careful. A bit of a rally here. I mean, at least consolidation. When I say a rally, you're gonna get this bit of consolidation going on. The shorts are definitely in control. Okay, yeah. See, that's the counter that I expected to happen in this area, and the reason why is the level of extension that we are having here. I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically 7, 8 candles in a row without a decent retracement. I mean, we had this one here on the 7th. So the 7th and the 9th are typically where the price will takes a moment and pauses. So there's a chance that we could come back here and try to test that captain setup. I'm looking for rallies to short into, but I'm aware of what the market is doing. So what will get me short and what will get me long? What will get me short is what you're seeing right here. is a run up into harmony zone number 1 and the price shifts, I want any rally back up to also experience selling pressure and on a lower high basis, and this cloud turning from positive to a negative again. If that happens, then I'm going to start looking for a continuation trade short. If the market trades anywhere north of 320, I'm putting a complete pause on the idea of a short, and I'm going to wait and see how they handle harmony zone number 2. If they fail harmony zone number 2, meaning that they come up to it and the market sells off, then that will instigate a short action for myself. Right now, if you're looking at the 200 and the 100, both are out of sync. So that's right there tells you something, that the market is pausing, which is to be expected. All right, so here we go. So the longs would need to assert themselves above 300 with a break above this trend line. If they start doing that, then we know that there's a phase of buying interest and a pocket of buyers stepping in above 305. Okay, so if they start breaking anything under entry, then that shifts that personality. Market is in consolidation, and it's a two-sided market. No, there's no I am pro. There's no time. I don't use time charts at all. This is all Ninja Rinko or Rinko charts, and they are tick based. So yeah, we're using tick based charts. That's all. What pays you is movement, not time. I mean, my job is to figure out setups and capture motion. And it doesn't matter to me how long it takes. Sometimes it takes seconds, sometimes it takes minutes. It doesn't matter. So I want to frame the market in a way that captures the true reality of price action, which is motion. That's why I use the tick charts. Rinko bars. All right, so here we go. I mean, that is good to see. Like literally they came up to that level, to the tick, and faded it. That's good to know. Okay. That's selling pressure coming back in. That's good to see. All right. Okay. Where are we going? I mean, we're heading toward that 245, right? So, yep, 245. That's the next target. Yeah, so they failed to go above the 300 and break that trend line, and that just literally came in, tested it, and broke. Shorts are in control. All right, so the 100 and the 200 are back in sync, right? All right. Okay, so here we go. Quick question. Anybody's experiencing apex issues, right? Anybody's having delay in quotes or anything like that? Or are you guys okay? I'm getting reports saying there's slow quotes. Okay, so Adam's saying minor issues. Okay, Brad is good. Pat minor. Okay. So just be careful out there. Okay, Damon, thank you. And 245 hit. Here it comes. The target is hit. Next target, 220. Target is 220. They're bleeding this market. I mean, all of it started with the break below that Captain set up from August the 3rd. And that was an important event for us to see. The fact that they could not trade above the FOMC number was another clue in this story. So I mean, you're seeing. I mean, I'm gonna extend this right here. So you start breaking anything above 75, then you're getting a consolidation. Rallies are shortable. We don't want to see anything above 305. So that's interesting how that price action went. See how we got there, then there was very quickly sold it off. Okay, well that tells me that there's conviction on the short side. The short's got to protect 81 and definitely the 305. There's a captain set up short on the 30 NT Renko. Okay, that's good. That's good. That is good. We'll keep hitting harmony zone number 1 and getting faded, and that's a positive thing on the short side. Next target is 220. Do we understand what's going on? Yes, we do. ES, we have 4483 and a quarter as a target. We faded against that target just a second ago or a few minutes ago. And the fact that we're going to that target one more time and not closing under it is an issue. And that's typically how the market will bottom out. So if ES all of a sudden breaks above 86 and then runs up above 88, I mean, the market is putting a short-term bottom. So just be conscious of that as we move forward here. Like, we really need to come down and break that level. And here they are. Look what they're doing. Let's expand that screen a little bit. See, the fact that we came up to the target, to the tick, bounced back, came and made a higher low and bounced back. Now the key is a break above 88. If they do that, that will spell a short-term consolidation bottom, and from there we need to evaluate, what to do. But that takes the steam out of the shorts, and they will start a rotation to trap them. So just keep your eyes open and don't get too excited about the shorts here. And don't get excited about the longs either, because we're not there. But we're seeing the early signs of shifting of a personality here. The 88 is key for ES, and they need to break the 83 and a quarter. I'm gonna step away for just a moment. All right, guys. So I'm taking a look here. I'm back. So we're getting a lot of consolidation action going on here. So we broke that trend line. Okay, and the market is trying to stabilize here, and not by much. We keep hitting harmony zone number 1 and getting faded. So the shorts are still in charge, and we're looking for ES right about now is turning in a switch trade. So that is a short signal right here. Against 44.88. So watch out. We need to protect 44.88. You start breaking anything above 44.88, that's an issue. And actually, Captain set up long on NQ. So yeah, watch this. 88. If we're about to break 88. Yeah, that's a trap right there. Okay, that's good. See? So they put on a switch trade and they fail it into a captain setup. The 200 and the 100 on NQ are out of sync. So now we have a pocket of buying interest. If we start breaking anything above 85, that'll set the stage for short-term scalping on the long side. And we're trading above harmony zone number 1. So the market is in consolidation here. So in ES, that pull to 85 needed to have a continuation trade. And the fact that they put on a captain setup, that puts the market in a consolidative mode. All right, so I have an order 281, 81 half. Okay. I'm gonna post an order. Okay, 81 and a half. So if we go to 81 and a half or 81.75, here we go. My stop is 70, actually, right here. Uh, 69 and a half, actually, the stop. 69 and a half. I'm taking one off the table. Taking, if I can. Second one. Did I take the second one off the table? Nope. Second one off the table. I gotta go break even at this point. And it needs to work right here or stop me for break even on the rest. Thank you. That's our first trade of the day, and it's a good one. That's a good spot. It's a good spot. And the key was to. That's even better, right? That's even better. So what we got going on here is that ES, the fact that they reversed it right here at the 87 was a sign that the market was ready for a rotation upward. Now, if you look at the 30 NT Rinko, you got yourself a captain set up switch trade long. That's a very powerful signal, and that's what got me to go in at that 81, and I faded it. I sold into that run up. I just didn't like the fact that, like right here, that's where they will put a double top. So when it slowed down, I got out of two and left the one for a bigger target. But anyway, that's a trade numero uno. Let's see if we can get another one in. So we're up about $300 or so. We need one more good trade, and that will be it for the day. So bigger picture, they ran up into Harmony Zone number 2, which is a resistance area between 295 and 305, right? And the market pulled back and pulled back hard. At 256, the market will be in sync again on the short side. Damn. $56 coming up. On a swing trade basis, 220 is the next target. So if they put on another rotation short, that will be the target. And 56 is the key. right, look at what they're doing right here. They're putting a captain setup long. So they're going to bounce it right back up. So the 200 and the 100 are in sync. And then you're getting this type of formation, which should support a push upward. I mean, ultimately, I'm still interested only in the short side more than anything else. But we had the reason behind that long is this very, very clear signal. You have a captain set up short that sold off, then got reversed right at 66. Then around the 66.70, they put a captain setup, which means that this area will be a support, then a switch trade. Okay. Well, that formation is a solid long formation. In any market, it doesn't have to, you don't even have to wait for the market to be in sync or out of sync. Doesn't matter. You see this, you jump in. It's plain and simple. So I took that one at 81 and I sold off in the direction of that move. Then it ran into that wall that brought it back in. Target is 220. All right, I like it. I like it, Adam. Get him good. Yeah, that's a good day. 4K on 20 accounts. That's excellent. That's an excellent day. Oh yeah, that was a good one actually. Let's see here that. Captain setup. Captain setup is gold. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, the shorts are in charge here. I mean, I'm looking at. Yeah, look at that. Boom. So within that channel, came in, tested it multiple times. Yeah, they're consistent. They're really consistent today. Well, so far it's been a trend day. Look at this shit. This is the kind of market where it's good to hold on for bigger targets. I mean, you're getting rotations that are solid rotations and they extend themselves 30, 40, 50 points. So that's the kind of market that you want to hold on to some of your position and just let it ride. Let it ride, let it ride. Well, they are nasty, aren't they? Hey, Khaled. How you been, man? Where you been? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right, guys, so this is where we at for the day. We took that one decision with 3 contracts. We made 297. And we're waiting on the next one. I mean, definitely the shorts are killing it. For the day it is. That's the way I like it. That target of 220 coming up. 220 coming up. ES, let's talk about ES. Next target is 44.77 against Harmony Zone number 189, half to 92 half, and 95 by 98. So as long as those levels are intact, the next target on ES is 44.77. Apple selling off. Let's take a quick look. Not fucking going anywhere, are they? Let me see here. All right, let's take a gander at what's going on here. What is that? 81, 910. So we got 81.24 crude oil. Globex is at 82.53, sold off nicely. You gotta protect really the 80. The 80 is the key. As long as we are at 80, then we can get 82 and higher. Okay, a bit of consolidation going on here. Russell 2000 is just getting clobbered with the rest of the industry, and the indices opened up Globex and been selling off since then. Rallies are shortable against any push toward target number 2 of 1944. Gold, we haven't looked at gold for some time. Man, they're killing it. Killing it. Multiple rotations on the short side, and this one is hitting target number 2. Rallies are shortable, and we're looking for the next target. The next target is 1951.6, and that will break that low that happened on August the 3rd. ES, I mean, obviously we know we're seeing this thing, so we're looking at the 77 as a target. Rallies are shortable. Tesla, We are looking at a short channel. The opening price is 247.58. So we're trading above that right now. And the price action consolidated with a short bias. Netflix. Opening price is 440. We're trading well below that. And right now we're building a base for a push to the upside. Target number 1, 2, and 3. 3 is 438.2. And we're pushing in that direction. NQ on a daily basis. So we'll go back to that March break. I mean, that March break was the harbinger of all this big move that we're seeing here. And now we almost got to target number 4, which is 16,317 from a swing trade perspective. And the market is just getting eaten up. So that first drop, they attempted multiple times to overrun it. And they failed with a second leg. And this is the third leg of that move. Okay? So that's important. So where's the next target for price structure that looks like this? I mean, we saw it on the 200 NT Rinko. We're ultimately looking for something that could be a retest of 15,000. If this pattern continues, typically the day after a big move, you get this sideways two-sided market. And then they could base to run up. Okay? So depending on how this one closes, sometimes you'll get a big flush of behavior like that. I mean, let me show you something like that. Okay? Or this right here. So there is a potential that when you start breaking anything under, right here, 115, that the flush speeds up into the 15,000. Okay? So that's what we're doing right here. Gold on a daily basis, I mean, they're just grinding this thing lower, back in. April, March. ES, and it's more pronounced here in ES. Like initially it was a lot stronger, but they gave up that ES really hard, especially with that gap between the 4602 to the 4577. That gap was a protective gap and an expansion gap into this price structure. Next target, 4464 half in that rotation. If that price continues to behave this way, then we can see 44, 42, 75. Apple. All right, so we're taking Apple. Apple 179 half. 179 half is the opening price, and they're just in a channel on the short side. That's all they're doing. I mean, they took a channel on the upside. They had a channel on the, I mean, they're all over the place here. So they opened up with a gap, and then they sold it off right here. That was a beauty. Countered it, and now a resumption of the selling pressure. So rallies are shortable against 17,886. So you got to look at an attempt at target number 2 and target number 1 and look for signals in that direction to the short side. Spiders. Well, gap down, selling off, target number 2 in this rotation. And they had a switch trade, 2 switch trades short right here at 44,572, and then 1 right there. So they're all these are sell signals that are high probability. Microsoft. The opening price is 327.24, and they're just basically selling the market right here. They put a cap and set up switch trade, then they ran it down. So that is a long behavior that failed, giving rise to the next sequence of selling pressure. Okay. Target number 2 is 323.12. Target number 3 is 322.5. QQQ. The gap down like spiders in and multi rotations downward. And the next target here is target number 2, 368.33. So rallies are shortable. Doesn't look like there's any longs here that are putting up much of a fight. That does not mean they're not coming or they would not come. But as of this moment, this is the type of behavior we're seeing. Now look at this beauty. YM and Globex was 35,563, opened up, sold off, and we took on a harmony wave all the way down to 35,321, then disconnected and reconnected and sold off at 35,295 with a signal all the way to where we at. Target number 5, 35,042. Then you got target number 6 at 34,861. The swing trade target is 35,063. So that's what we're looking for. Rallies are shortable, but we are extended, right, on the short side. That's a little bit of an extension. NVIDIA. Where's NVIDIA here? 44865. We're trading under the opening price, and we're in a sideward consolidation. The overwhelming part here, I mean, the overwhelming force, the dominant force is the short side. Okay. So that's just a look around the world here. Let's take a look at some of this crypto stuff. I mean, I haven't played around with that for some time. It's just a dead market, really not much going on. I mean, Bitcoin is, I mean, it made that rally in July, and it really just got hammered after that. July, I think, the high was July 13. And really, in this type of behavior, you really have to break the 30,000, which is a psychological number. And if that's the case, then we can sit there and $30,000. Then that will be a point in which pullback can be bought. If we break target number 1, which is 28,747, then the market is going to continue, and I'll start looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. But I'm not trading Bitcoin right now. It's just too much of a dead market for me. Yeah, there's nothing going on. That's Ethereum. I need to put more dates here. Okay. Yeah, I mean that was when we were looking at this right here. So that's channel number 1 and 2 right here, and we broke it, and we came in and they put a cap and set up short, and obviously they rolled it over, came and retested it, and that lent itself to a push. The market is overextended, and what they're doing right now is they're pausing. They're pausing the market. We got look where we came in here. I mean, that's actually very important. So we came into the next target, which is 220, and we came in within like few ticks and hit it again. We just could not break under that. Typically, when they do this, the market is going to go into a sequence and a pocket of buying interest. Okay, so there's a buying pocket going on here, and we want to see how well they handle that harmony zone number 1, 270 by 280. It's interesting. All right, we start breaking anything above 55, and that's going to lend itself to a scalp trade to the long side into the 65, potentially the 70. See that? Yeah. We should be seeing a push. Seeing a push. We should be seeing a push right here into that 65.70. That's coming up right now. Let's go. I mean, the instigator is that captain setup, long, and then you have this captain setup failure. So that one becomes, so this area becomes a support. Like the reason why I say what I say. Here we go. So that whole region becomes a support. You failed this captain setup, you tested it, you ran up, you came and tested it one more time, and you gave me a buy signal, long. So the next target is going to be 66, and you're going to retest harmony zone number 1. That's the mechanics of that. Yeah, so all right, so they're selling this stuff. So they put on that captain setup, ran it to the harmony zone number one, and now the market reasserting itself on the short side. So there was one pocket of buying interest into that run up, and that's about it. And the shorts quickly came in and took over. Shorts are in charge, rallies are shortable. That's the bottom line. At what point would we even consider, like, going long in a swing trade basis? If we break anything above 320, at that point, the 200 and the 100 will be in sync on the long side. Now, in addition to that, 270 will close, and that'll be a captain set up long on the 100 into Rinko, and then you're running up into the 320. So if that happens, so if we break the 270, then that will generate a pocket that we can take advantage of on the long side. So we tried it once. Now the second try will be the significant one, because it's going to put a double bottom structure and a captain setup long at 270 on the 100 NT Rinko. That is a structure that can support the longs on pullback. But till that happens, the shorts are dominating. So I know at what point I would consider a long, and I am looking right now for rallies to short into this market. I mean, what we're seeing here is them attempting to hit that 220 again, right? So like right here, right where we at that 27 close, they need to kind of man up and start pushing. Because if they fail to do this, we're gonna start running back up. Yeah, you start closing above 240 here. Also, that would be an issue for the shorts. They're trying here. They're trying. Here we go. They're gonna get there. They are gonna get there. Boom, got there. Good deal, good deal. Finally, huh? Finally got there. All right, so what does that mean? That means the next target in this rotation is 195. Harmony zone number one shifted to 245 by 255 and 270 by 280. Harmony zone number two. Those are the resistance levels against any move upward. We are looking for rallies to short into this market. Next target is 195, right? I will reevaluate that approach if we break anything above 260. So they tagged the stops and reversed. That's just not what you want to see here. You want an extension of the price lower and not just tagging it and running up, because the last time they did that right here, look what they did. So, you know, that means that there's a potential that they will consolidate here and run up one more time. Typically, when the market is breaking, it doesn't break like that. It's just literally, it breaks, extends, and freaks everybody out, and they will dump their stuff till they get to an exhaustive place. When they do this, that means they're about to reverse it. It's a stop hunt. They take the stops and run them, take the opposite sides of the market. You guys see this? Does it make sense to you? What they're doing, how they're doing it, why they're doing it? Yeah, it is absolutely, Damon. Run the stop. You just basically, they're buying the fear, then they're selling the greed. So people are scared right here because there's a lot of trading systems that get stopped out at swing low, swing high. That's the most. That's where most traders put their stops anyway. So when you run them, you have a lot of liquidity here, and the longs are puking their shares and the shorts are accumulating, and this is the perfect spot for you to really kill both sides of that market. So it's very important for me to look at where potentially the stops are at and how the market behaves when we run through them, because it gives you a lot of information to the quality of the participants at these levels. And well, here we go. On ES, a potential captain set up short at that 86 and a quarter, 86. That should push the market lower, actually. Let's see. Maybe we'll get to 85, 84, and that will get NQ below 225. The stop is 44, 88, 75. No? Mm-mm. Ah, bastards. Okay. They're dancing around here. So this is the second time in this zone where they put this kind of captain setup short and they fail it. Okay? And they've done 2 stop runs. One here. I mean, there's a lot of stop runs all over the place, but the significant ones are right here and right here. All right, all right. All right, it's 11 o'clock. So, Abe, as far as what we be needing to be looking at, as long as the 200 anti-wrinkle is short, we are looking for that direction. But now we're observing another behavior, which is those two short stop runs and the behavior above it. So I'm pausing on the idea of trying to get short anymore and looking to see how the market will test harmony zone number 1 and 2. Those two levels are resistance areas. So the market needs to come to those levels and hold that line or those lines. Okay? If we start breaking anything above 265, that will put a pause on any shorts. That doesn't mean I go long. That means that I'm still waiting to see if the market can break and go to 295. If they do that, then I'm gonna look at pullbacks as a buying opportunity. Okay, so we're seeing a little bit of a disconnect in the short behavior, and one of the things that we need to see the market do is this gray zone right here, which is a momentum harmony wave. Right there, when they put that captain setup, they needed to reestablish it. And the fact that they did not is a bullish behavior. Okay. So, the market overall still intact on the short side, but we're seeing a pocket of buying interest that is running over the shorts right now. And like I said, 265 will put quite the pause on even considering the short at that point. They have to protect that level. Okay, so that right now they're running into harmony zone number 1 to the entry point, and the market needs to sell off and make a lower high. That would get us interested. If they don't do that, then forget it. So we're looking at structure, behavior, signal. So the structure is short, the behavior is not. And I don't have signals to go short. So 2 elements out of the 3 elements are missing. So the fact that we switched that here also puts me on pause. The harmony wave is on the long side right now. So, that was the concern that I had with this market right here. And the fact that we ran the stops is giving us that behavior where there's a pocket of buyers running people over. And we talked about it right here. I was like, this is not what they should be doing if the market is continuing to trend with momentum. They cannot be just tagging the low and reversing. That's not what they should be doing. All right, guys. So we took one decision today, and we made money off of it, $300 plus. Let me see here. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one. And I'm going to be done for the day. I'm not going to play this game anymore for today. And I'll come back to it yes. These are the ones. Here we go. Green pastures, huh? Yeah, it's always green. Well, it's not always green, but it's like Gary. Let me just hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna answer. Yeah, I mean, look at it. Boom. Up to target number 2, and now the 200 and the 100 are out of sync. So that puts a pause on any shorts. And what has to happen is a market that will make a high and a lower high, and this cloud needs to shift from positive to a negative. So the market needs to reestablish itself on the short side, and what we're seeing here is a pocket of buyers are persistent off those 2 stop hunts. Abe, so you're asking a question here. Do we keep a spreadsheet of room trades? And those are the room trades. So every day when we pull this up, like today it shows us up 297. Yesterday, the day before that, we had the 3 grand day, 2 grand day, and it adds up. And that's the equity curve of the trades that we have. So on a daily basis, every day or every few days, I'll pull this up, and we all will see where we at. Right, and that's it for me. I am done for the day, and here we go, and we touched and retested Harmony Zone number 2. Okay, so the longs are putting a fight. They are putting a fight. Okay, guys, good trading. And we will do this bright and early tomorrow, Wednesday. See you on the next one. Okay, take care, Damon. Have a good one.